into it. All right, Tristan, the final immunity necklace ever belongs to you. How does it feel knowing you're going to sit in final tribal council and plead your case to the jury?
It's really bittersweet, honestly. It's been such a long game, and to make it to the end out of a 30-person cast is extremely huge. I don't care what anybody says. It's like, I'd say it's like a really good accomplishment, and but it's really hard because this moment is probably the moment that I hate the most in this whole entire game, is going and coming here and having to vote somebody out. So
Ned, after this long and crazy journey, somebody has to go tonight and be the final person to ever have their torch snuffed within reality noted. What is it like tonight? What's the dynamic like? What's going on?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's, I know what I'm voting. I'm pretty sure I know what Tristan's voting. And I'd hope I know what Jimmy's voting if he's really thinking about him winning at the end of this game. And if he has a really good shot at winning this game, he knows what he needs to do. It's just about separating game and personal at this point in time. And that's basically where the dynamics are.
All right, Evan, Ned said, I know where I'm voting. I know where Tristan's voting. I hope I know where Demi's voting. And that only leaves you out. So what's going through your head at this tribal council?
Well, it's no secret that they're voting me. I just want, like, nothing's for certain. People are expecting, like, if I go to fire, that they're expecting me to come out winning. And literally Demi's fate, or my fate in this game, is in Demi's hand. I just want the opportunity to go to fire because I know Ned and Tristan are voting me 100%. But I mean, in my eyes, I saw Tristan winning this game regardless, but whether they believe it or not, but that's how I saw it. But I just want the opportunity to go to fire because if I want to go out fourth in a 30-person cast, I don't want it to be this way. I would love for it to be in my own hands.
All right, so Demi, Evan says, basically, you are holding his life in this game. You are someone that can choose to send him to fire or choose to send him home. What's going through your mind? How do you make this decision?
I don't wait.
I think one came in or something.
Wait, no. I don't know. I just shoot.
Walk us through the thought process a little bit. Kind of talk out loud for a second.
Obviously, everyone knows that the jury likes Evan. Everyone thinks that Evan. Well, I think that Evan's playing the best game. I've been with Evan this whole time, literally from the Pose tribe, from the Rock Alliance, and I don't want to vote Evan now. But at the same time, do I want to lose the game? Do I want to win the game? But I don't want to break a friendship outside the game.
All right, Ned, how tricky does it get when it comes to wanting to play the game and wanting to do its best for you, but then also not wanting to hurt a friendship? Or like, how personally are people taking it at this point in the game?
I mean, I just think you really just shouldn't be taking anything personal at this point in the game. Like, we're at Final Four. Jimmy, you have a massive shot at winning this game and winning Reality All-Stars, showing that you aren't someone who's just got pre-jury twice. You have this shot at winning this game. And if you literally vote me and send me in a fire, which we all know I'm not going to win fire, then you have probably lost the entire game, and you gained a friendship, which you already have. And if Evan's going to use that against you, he's going to be like not friends with you afterwards and blah, 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 blah. Like, that's just bullshit to me because, Jimmy, you know what you need to do. You and I, we've had a connection in this whole game. It's probably not been as strong as Evan, but me and you have had a connection in this game. We've been together for a portion of the game. I've had your back where I can have your back, and I want to make it to the end as much as Evan does. It's not like he's probably been the bigger threat and he's the bigger, people like him more, but I've also put in a lot into this game and I want to get to the end as well. So, yeah.
Evan, walk me through the personal feelings. If Demi was to cast a vote against you tonight, how would that make you feel on a human level?
On a human level, it would genuinely hurt because, like, I've obviously stuck my neck out for him. I've had his back. I could have easily played that idol on Jordan, last tribal, but I wanted to bring Demi because I think we've been through so much in this game together. We've been together since he's come back. We've made moves together that have absolutely changed this game up. And if I was in his position and if I was in his shoes, I would have absolutely let him get the opportunity to go to fire in a heartbeat. Because looking outside, that's someone who like I generally gained a bond and a friendship with, you know. So I think it would generally hurt a lot.
Mm-hmm. Tristan, so it appears to be tonight what people have said. It appears to be Evan voting Ned and you and Ned voting for Evan, with Demi being the question mark. So try to take yourself out of your position and put yourself into Demi's shoes. What is your thought process on what Demi should do?
I think I understand where Demi's coming from, and I understand Evan's frustration at the same time, because it's no secret that they have been together for a while, and I know for Demi that no matter what he does, whether he votes Evan or not, this is a hard decision that he has to think about, and it could end up costing his game. At the end of the day, like, what I would want for him to do and what I would do is just make the right decision, or make the decision that would put me in the better position, I guess, no matter what the outcome may be. You just got to play for yourself, and that's what I would want anybody to do, honestly, is to vote for themselves.
Mm-hmm. Demi, it's no secret that, you, along with many other people, but you specifically, you've been in Noted for, this is your third season, and I feel like we've got to see a full evolution of you as a person and a player. You've had a very interesting journey, but that being said, not only is the game something that you've had a journey with and important, also the connections and the friendships you make, that's something that is part of the Reality Noted journey as well. So how difficult is that for you tonight to balance and kind of make a decision with both of those aspects?
Obviously, you want to have friends outside the game, but I feel like, if you're a friend, you wouldn't take it. I mean, you could take it personal, but like, I wouldn't want a game to get in front of my friendships. So if you do, like, snake me, or like you do vote me out, if I was in Evan's position and he did vote me out, I would, I I would be pissed, but like, I wouldn't hold it against him for like my entire life. Because at the end of the day, it's an online game, and we're all playing at it. Like, we're here to have fun, and we're here to win the money.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you are getting the money or not.
All right. Evan, do you kind of want to elaborate a little bit off of what Demi just said, kind of your thought process and where you're coming from?
Yeah. I've said this since like I've joined this fandom. I will never take a game personally. That's just not who I am. But I just like I understand where like Demi's at and like his position right now. I'm just begging to get this opportunity to put my fate in this game in my own hands. I want to be the reason that I go home tonight or I make it to that whatever final three.
Ned, a minute ago, Jimmy was talking and he was answering his question. You were nodding along. Do you want to kind of elaborate on your agreement to that?
I mean, I agree. I don't think anyone should take it personally. Like Jimmy said, like if if the roles were switched, he wouldn't take it personally. Like he'd be mad, but he wouldn't take it personally. And I think that's 100% what he should be thinking. And I think he should be thinking about him getting to the end and him potentially winning. Like me and Jimmy have talked about since Final Five, how we need Evan out, and he is the perfect chance to do so. And I just hope that he can do it. So yeah.
Tristan, is there any reason as to why maybe a Ned would be a vote tonight? Why Ned could be the vote, or is it appear to seem that Evan is the only logical choice?
I don't know how to answer that question. But from my perspective, I would just have to say that if I was on the jury, I would be voting for Evan over Ned. So that's my thought process.
Okay. Evan, do you think there's any reasoning as to why maybe Ned should go over you?
I'm just gonna be honest. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Ned's played the worst game. Like, I don't care. I know that I'm probably gonna end up going tonight. I just want to. I just want it to be like in my own hands, you know.
Mm-hmm. Ned, Evan says you've played the worst game. Do you kind of have anything you want to elaborate off of that?
I mean, I guess he can think whatever he wants to think. Like, we all have perceptions of different people's games, and he can say whatever he wants to say. I guess if I do make it to Final Three, we'll see if I played the worst game, but I don't think I have played the worst game, but that's just my opinion in my own eyes. And I guess we'll see. If I do make it to the end, we'll see.
Great. Thank you, Ned. Dimmy, do you kind of want to talk about your thought process right now and where you feel like your head is at?
Not really, but
You don't have to if you don't
I don't wanna vote anyone out. And I hate that I'm in this position.
Mm-hmm. I get that. And guys, with that being said, although you might not want to vote someone out, you do have to tonight. So unless anybody has anything they'd like to say, for the final time in Reality Noted history, we could get to the votes and vote someone out. All right, guys. You guys have 5 minutes starting now. Okay, I was asked to update whispers. Hold on. So you got Evan and Demi whispering, and then you got Emily and Emily, Emily and David, and by this I mean Pitch, Griffin and Emily Pitch, and Glitter and Sparkle.
Me and Jimmy,
whispering.
me and Jimmy talking DMs, by the way.
Okay, thank you. All right, and that is all.
You left out Ponderosa again.
For clarification, Ponderosa is always talking. Oh wait, I accidentally muted myself. Can you hear me now? I meant to say the void chat is also always speaking. All right, guys. I do have the votes. And no idol can be played at this point, obviously. So with that being said,
Oh my god.
I will get to the votes. First vote. Evan, I love you to death, and I'll never be able to apologize enough. Second vote. Evan. Third vote. Ned. Fourth vote. And the final person voted out of reality noted the final battle ever and the last member of our jury. Evan, I love you, and this breaks my heart. All right, Evan, you have become the final member of our jury.
All right. Thank you, Drew, for the opportunity.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry. I wasn't bad. Don't worry. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Evan. With that being said, final three. I would like to do, if you guys could do final tribal council tomorrow night, definitely after Big Brother. Is that okay with you guys? Are you guys cool with like what's a good time? Like, is 10 Central or not? Maybe 9 Central, 10 East. Is that too early?
Check my timetable real quick.
You're good.
Yeah, should be fine.
9 Central, 10 East. What time does Big Brother end?
10. I'm pretty
10.
sure.
Big Brother
11
ends at 10.
Eastern.
It's
It starts at 9 Eastern, I think.
It's at
here.
11.
Oh wait, Big Brother like ends at 11 Eastern. Do you guys
I
want to
think
do tribal
so.
at 11:30 East?
That's fine.
11:30 final tribal Council, 11:30 East, 10:30 Central. Thank you, Rod, for informing us. I will send out some information for that jury. I would love to have you all here to be able to ask questions and be part of the final tribal council. The finale will probably air sometime next week. Yeah, and tomorrow it will all come to an end. Evan, I will, if you want to join the Discord, talk to you before I let you go to jury. Jury, if you would like to all get on, if you can, and talk on the Discord for a little bit and maybe talk about the final three, and I'll go over some stuff with you guys on there. Final three, congratulations. I will send you guys information on stuff you need to prepare. Be thinking about what you want to say to plead your case. You guys have made it to the last day ever of Reality Noted. All right. Bye, guys.
Love you, Evan.